All right, hey everybody, Mark Burgess here, Big East Bass Fishing. Want to bring you a video today regarding my plans. I've had a lot of interesting comments on the last couple of videos, regarding the Elite Series and qualifying for the Elite Series. And if you find yourself in that situation, whether you're a nation angler or, in the past, an open angler prior to bass having that EQ qualification, found yourself in that position qualifying for the Elite Series. So I've got a lot of comments on those videos, which I appreciate very much, and thank everybody. Really, the last month has been fantastic, really. I've had a little bit more time, and I'm going to get into talking about that a little bit here in a second. But want to thank everybody for subscribing to the channel and sharing it and liking it and commenting on it. It makes it a lot more fun, and it's all, it's been great, really, seeing the progress. So I appreciate it very much. So some of the comments were about, what I was doing, what my plans were going to be. And so thinking about it, I'm like, that might make an interesting video. People might want to know exactly what's been going on in my world. So I wanted to shed a little bit of light on that. Okay, so my plans up until October 27th were to, drum roll please, get back into the BASS Opens. Okay, so lined up some support and we're putting my ducks in a row, and I was going to fish Division 1, which would have been Okeechobee, Santee Cooper, one of my all-time favorite lakes and places to visit, and Hartwell. And, I've been fortunate to fish Hartwell several times. So that was my plan. I had some support there to get into that, either one division, two divisions, or all three divisions, all 9 events being an EQ angler, but that was not part of my plan this year, to fish all 9 to try to qualify to get back on the Elite Series. Okay, my plan was to fish one division, the Southern Division, I'll call it Division 1, and my total goal, really, my single focused goal, was to win one and qualify for the Bassmasters Classic. Okay, so I was going into that division having fished all 3 of those lakes many times, although it's been a while, so I would have basically been more open-minded, or I like to think I would have been more open-minded, maybe not fishing history, but anyway, that's a whole nother topic. But there were some conflicts that were going to prevent me or make it more difficult to fish that division. So then I looked into fishing Division 3, which was kind of a northern swing. It was going to be Lake St. Clair out of Detroit in July, Leech Lake, which I've never even heard of before, in Walker, Minnesota in August, and then Mississippi River, La Crosse, Wisconsin, which I have been, in September. So I actually looked at the mileage and so forth, and the timing of those events, in the schedule, and those lined up more for me than Division 1. So that's what I was starting to make plans to do, and taking a look at those 3 events and traveling to those 3 events and those bodies of water. So everything that goes into that. And on October 27th, I got word from my day job, if you will, that they were restructuring the sales department, and I was not part of that restructure. Okay, so all right, that's a major deal, obviously. How I pay, the bills, so to speak, the mortgage, the health insurance, the car payments, the day-to-day. So that's a a pretty big deal. So, all right. So, of course, that was October 27th, like I mentioned, just a week and a half or so away from when you had to put your call in and put your deposits in for the opens. So, not enough time to really get things organized and like I said, it's a big deal, and trying to get something else lined up that's going to take care of everything back here in my family. So, which speaking of, this was going to be a time when we were going to travel together, something that we always wanted to do. They did travel with me a little bit back in the day, but not to every event. So I was kind of looking forward to bringing everybody along and making them part of the experience, which has always been the goal. And if we were going to get back into it, that was the only way I was going to get back into it. So, needless to say, could not sign up for the Bass Opens. All right, so that's going to have to be put on hold another year. So, what am I doing? All right, so not to be anything playing second fiddle, of course, but I've enjoyed fishing the Bass Nation, Mass Bass Nation. And that's going to be the plan again going forward, to fish the Pro-Am Trail, maybe a couple of the team events, again, some of the opens that come up, Tony and Linsky's benefit tournaments, in Webster in the spring and the fall. Looking forward to fishing the PVA again out of the Charles River, for the veterans. There's some opens coming up to benefit any PVA, so I'm looking forward to fishing those and supporting those, and just other events that come up, participating in those, and we'll see where we end up here. So one event I'm looking forward to that I'm planning on and hopefully get to fish is the BASS Nation Qualifier, which is in July, towards third week of July or so, up on Lake Champlain. So I'm looking forward to that. That's the qualifier where they're going to take the top 20, I believe, from that event, along with everyone that got a direct shot to the Nationals. Each state had a different number of anglers they could send directly to the Nationals. Mass was only allowed one boater, one non-boater, so they'll go directly to the Nationals. Everybody else is going to fish this qualifier. They're going to take the top 20, like I said, to go to the BASS Nationals, where that's going to be another 250 boat field. So each one of those qualifiers is 4. We'll have 250 boats in them. So that's an event that I'm looking forward to in July for sure this year. So those are my plans. I am currently looking for a new day gig, and have a number of opportunities before me. I'm hoping to solidify one of those here this week. So time will tell. I'll keep you posted. That's a little bit about what's going on in my life and what my plans are going to be coming up in 2024. And I appreciate everybody reaching out and letting me know what they're doing and commenting on different things that I've been talking about the last month or so. But like I said, very encouraged by the last month, and hope to keep that rolling. So again, thank you very much for all the support. All right, and we will talk to you soon.